Hello everyone, welcome back to the video. Today's video is going to be the video on Steve, the Menace of Smash, but it's not going to be anything like, oh, we should ban him, or oh, who's the best, because honestly, I don't know right now. But it's going to be how I personally would fix Steve, because there's a couple things that I would do that would make the character not as overtuned. Granted, in this video, it's like, these aren't going to happen. It's just like kind of a fun theory thing. But my goal would be to make this character still kind of broken, because I think they should be. I think it's funny. But just some things that would kind of undertune Steve, not make him as broken. And the first thing is going to be resources. I think Steve's biggest problem right now is honestly his iron. Steve Iron, all of his iron things are broken. Iron tools are very, very strong, but the things that are more broken are minecart and TNT. Because minecart and TNT are ridiculous, and they cost virtually nothing. Because you get iron fairly quickly. I don't know the exact block cycle for that. I'll leave a description below to the exact mine cycle for all the stages. But Steve, when he mines, he gets iron, he gets a bunch of resources, but the only ones that you really care about are iron, and that's kind of it. Iron and diamond, and kind of gold for minecart, but you don't really need it. You'll notice a ton of Steve players don't actually use, they'll still use minecart the same amount if they have gold or not, and it still kills without gold. Definitely not as strong, but you can still get the grab kill, so I think it's fine. But let's say I want to make it so minecart costs 2 iron and anvil costs 2 iron. I think that immediately is a really strong nerf. It just makes it so in disadvantage without iron, Steve is not great in disadvantage. With iron, he's like the best character in the game with it because he has minecart and anvil. And anvil's like the best downer by far. But let's say I get rid, you can only anvil twice, or you can only minecart twice unless you have full resources. That just makes it so he's gonna die a lot more at the ledge. Which I think is really good, because you don't see Steve really get ledge trapped right now, which is, I think, something that makes him really strong. Because he just kind of avoids the edge guard / edge trap situation, which is, I think, what makes characters like Pikachu really, really strong. You don't really see Pikachu players get edge trapped or edge guarded as much as you would other characters, because they have quick attack, they have skull bash to just avoid those situations. Which just makes it so you're skipping a huge part of disadvantage, which most characters have to deal with, and the fact that Steve doesn't makes him really strong. And he still would be able to a bit at some points, but when you're able to skip it, I guess not skip it, but when you're able to make it so he doesn't get to skip it as much, I think it makes him a lot better. Another thing is, I'm going to want to make up air stronger, and you might be like, oh, that's not a nerf, that's a buff, but no, it's not, because not stronger in damage, but stronger in knockback. If you make up air stronger in knockback, let's say you make up air not a kill move, I'll make it kill around 170. 170, 160 range. What's even a comparison for that? What does Mario up air kill? Well, I'm going to look up Mario up air kill percents, because that's kind of how strong I want to make it. Mario up air kill percent. Let's see here. There's no way I find this looking it up. Yeah, no. Okay. But I'm going to make it basically Mario up air strength, so it combos from 0 really, really well. Probably better, honestly. But then around 60, you're maybe going to get it once into itself, and after that, you're basically going to get nothing. And I think that's good, because right now, Steve's up air is a problem. Just the combos from it are you're seeing, I think my biggest complaint with it is I'm seeing so much unoptimized, really poorly done Steve combos with just up air that are doing 50%. It's up air, forward air, up air, back air. It does 60. And if you have diamond, it's 70 or more. Which I think is not great. I think if you're messing up your best combo with up air and it's not doing anything, that's not great. But I still think up air should have good comboing because, I don't know, that's kind of what it's meant for. The damage for it isn't crazy. It does do super. It's really, really fast. But yeah, I would make it so up air is a lot stronger. Kills around, again, not exactly Mario percent, but around 70. It stops kind of comboing, or at least into itself only. And then kills around 150, 160. And I just think that would make his combos not only worse, he'd still have a lot of really good sit-ups. He could still have up air into maybe a forward air on the platform and kill with a block up smash. It just wouldn't be as common, which I think is good. My next change would be his TNT. So TNT, if you don't know, when you activate TNT, the hitbox for it is smaller for you. So that's why there's a setup that Steve can do where I think it's on Small Battlefield. It's Small Battlefield PS2, but I'm pretty sure it's Small Battlefield, where he is under the platform and he has the TNT and the, what's it called? The thing that you activate it with, like the lever? Not the lever, the pressure plate on the platform, and he up tilts it and explodes, and it doesn't hit him because he's the one who activated it. I don't think that's how that should be. I think the explosion should be the same for everyone. It's like, I think that's how it kind of works with Snake explosions and C4 as well, because like he activated it, or like at least I think it's C4. I don't know about nades. But I don't really like that. I think it should be the same for everyone, and that's just like a small fix that would change maybe a couple setups, but I just think TNT pressure is really, really strong at the ledge. Other things that I would make. I wouldn't nerf Diamond. The only thing I might nerf about Diamond is like maybe it's harder to find. Because Diamond isn't that hard to find. It's like a minute. But I think Diamond should be something you get like once a game. Having Diamond every stock, I think is really dumb. Because it's so good. But I think it should be so good because it's a resource you have to work and earn. It's like Hero. When you have like the hero spells that are like really broken, but you can only get a certain amount of them, I think that's good. It's like you can't get a heal every 2 seconds. You can only get Accelerattle a certain amount of times per stock. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But if Hero every time he wanted to could just like switch the menu like 4 times, pulled Accelerattle, he'd be more broken than he already is. And I think Steve being able to get his broken, like it's like Banjo Wonderwing, not Banjo Wonderwing. I just don't think his DLC thing should be on every single stock or multiple times a stock. Like when Steve like replenishes his diamond, like he breaks his pickaxe and he gets it back, it's like no, he should be able to do that. So yeah, I think diamond should be like way more rare. I'm gonna say twice as rare actually, because he just does not need it. He has good killing without it. All of his specials kill. His down air is super busted for killing. He has a 2 kill throws I think. But you only need 1. So yeah, I would just make Diamond twice as rare. But it wouldn't change the killing and damage on it, because I think, why not? Have a DLC factor, I think it's fine. My next big thing, I wouldn't really change block. The only thing I might change about block is so he can't plank with it. Because I just think that's kind of lame. Even though he can't infinite plank, because if you break... By the way, if you don't know this, if you break the crafting table when Steve is planking below the stage, and if you don't know what I mean by that, it's just like when he drops from the ledge, places a block, and then mines on the side of the stage right under the ledge. If you break his crafting table, he won't actually be able to do that forever. He can still do it for like longer than he should be able to, but eventually he has to stop. I just don't think he should be able to do that at all. I think that's kind of silly. Planking is, I just think it's lame, getting the free resources like that and just stalling out time. So yeah, I would just get rid of that straight up. Minecart, I think is... okay, because I think with the changes that we have already where he has to use more iron, I think it's just fine because he won't be able to use it as much. Again, I'm not trying to gut Steve. I still want Steve to be a good character after my real patches that are coming in, just not as good. Same thing with Downer as well. Forward smash, honestly, make it... I feel like it's too safe on shield. I would make it just way less safe on shield. Because, like, there's a lot of time where, like, Steve players will just throw it out, like, behind someone, and they shield it, and then there's just no punish. And I feel like every time you forward smash anyone shield, no matter what character, you should be getting big punish for that. So I would just make forward smash way less safe on shield. And then maybe put some more end like on it too, because like why not? That move is dumb. Nil, I think all the nil combos are fine. They're cool. All the stuff that you have to be like really good at, Steve, to do, I think you should be allowed to keep doing them. Like all the super broken tech. Like there's a down tilt infinite that you can do that Yanni discovered that people stopped talking about. I would leave that in because I think that's sick. And if you can do it, then you should be able to do it because it's hard. And the down tilt, I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change basically any of his. I think wood is fine with the up air nerfs. I would make wood back air less strong because wood back air is still killing very early. Not killing as early as like obviously iron and diamond are. But I would make wood not as strong. Because I think wood should be like, okay, let me put wood should be like your Squirtle. You get all your combos, you get your insane damage, you get your up air combos to 60, and then it stops working magically. It's crazy, I know. Wouldn't that be nice? you get your, what else? You get your wood combos, you get your forward air stuff, you get some damage, but then you should switch to iron for the kill. Then your combos aren't as good when they spawn an X-Stock, because if you don't know, Steve does combo a lot better when he has iron. Or when he has wood, sorry, than when he has iron. Or even diamond. Diamond's like, because people are doing unoptimized combos anyway, so they're just like getting more. But like if you're doing like, in theory, full zero to that stuff, it's way easier on wood. Because I think it's like there's more hit lag or something for some reason. I'm not actually super sure why. I just know it's better. Up smash. I make up smash weaker, just straight up. I think that's the only move I would just make weaker. It's really, I guess I said I make wood weaker, but up smash is just stupid strong. It should not be killing like it is for how big it is. Even though it's like you can get a big punish on it, basically every time a Steve player is like throwing out up smash, it's because of a setup, like where it's like guaranteed anyway. So yeah, I would just make up smash weaker. But yeah, in summary, those would be my nerfs that don't make Steve broken anymore. He'd still be really good, but he wouldn't be as good. So in summary of what I would do is I would make it so you have to have more iron to use anvil and minecart. Up air is stronger, higher knockback, so you're not going to get those super good confirms at the higher percents, like where you have like up air into back air. That won't be killing anymore. TNT, make it so the hitbox is bigger on that for Steve when he activates it. I would make it so wood moves are in general weaker, so you have to switch to iron to get a kill, or you just use your broken specials, I guess. Diamond, I would make it so that's like way more rare, like twice as rare, so you're only getting it once, maybe twice a game. It should be as common as like a waft, maybe. I would get rid of planking. I would make his up smash weaker because that thing is stupid strong. And I would make it so his F smash has more ed lag and also just does like less, not shield damage, because like the setups on it are kind of cool. And also just like, you know, it's an F smash, it should do shield damage. But I would make it so it does like less shield lag, like you can punish it easier. But yeah, those are the changes that I would do to to Steve. If you guys disagree, please let me know. If you have ones that you think are better or would make him way worse, then again, let me know. This video wasn't to gut the character. It just like, I still think with all these changes, Steve would still be a decent character. He wouldn't be as good, but I still think he'd be pretty good. But hey, maybe if you think these changes would gut the character, let me know. If you think these changes would do nothing, let me know. Just let me know what you thought about the video, please. It helps. Love the support. Sub, all that yada yada. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.